Welcome everybody to Three Thumbs Gaming. I am playing my first go at Constructor. Never saw this game, never heard of it. Once I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah. No residential resources. Let's see. Lumberyard? Can I build stuff yet? How number left to build? My boss office. Huh. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well that doesn't really do that much. Let's move along. That's cool. Alright. Really? Okay. There goes something. Oh. Okay. Alright, that's strange. It wasn't that straightforward, although I haven't gone through a tutorial on this, so just enjoy watching me mess up. Now click on the foundation blocks. To start working on this building, bring your men onto site.
Hey? Righto.
Oh yeah. Get her moving. I zoom in. Wow, that's really fast scaffolding, you guys. Man, I wish I could put up scaffolding. Oh, and it just falls. Yeah, that would be a great
Congratulations! You have finished your first lumber yard. To restock it, move a work team into the building.
Okay. What's this? Are these a work team?
Righto. Hello. Who what, eh? Righto.
Is this a work team? They look like construction.
Righto.
Oh, there you go. I do not think that's how a timber yard should work with the roof opening like that. That's kind of weird. Oh, that looks like residential. I don't know why I thought it was. This is residential.
Righto. Righto.
Oops.
Righto.
Oh, no.
Righto. Righto.
Okay. That's really annoying. Can I just build them then? purchase a house and garden site. Okay. Oh, there you go. Can I put it in here? Why am I so limited?
What do you want?
This guy.
What do you
come
want?
on.
What do you want?
Okay. Fine,
What do
you
you
know
want?
what? Just go.
Alright.
If you're not gonna cooperate that easily, then what, go one by one?
Hello. Yes.
Oh.
Hey? Righto.
What's this doing? It says X to make the... You know what?
Righto.
Whatever. Start building. This guy's just standing there. Good job, man. Way to contribute to the team. Yeah, drop that scaffolding.
Well done. Your first home has been completed and is ready to be rented out for the first time. Building a variety of types of houses will expand your choices in the future.
Cool. So that's stuck on level 1 homes now. I don't have the timber yard. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not confusing at all.
To put a tenant in this house, you must first select which tenant by clicking on the Appoint Tenant icon.
Okay.
Select the desired tenant. Different tenants have different characteristics, such as speed of breeding or how much rent they will pay. Hello.
Yeah, this guy. Oh yeah.
One of your tenants has started to complain. You can see his complaint by clicking on the flashing. The oiks in your factory are at it 24 hours a day. When are you going to give it a rest?
We don't. It's a factory. Get used to it. Or move out. I don't give a fuck. You just got here and you're already complaining. You moved in beside a factory. Like, what's your... Like... Ugh. All rents increased. You know what? I'll decrease just a little. You're currently in the perfect condition. Okay. Now, like... Can I build another one? Why am I not allowed? You suck. Wow, he's like doing a bunch of stuff. I don't have the room to do stuff. It's on fire. Well, I guess we'll just let it burn. I don't know how to take care of it. I guess I should have played a tutorial. Alright, let's see what this does. And thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. This is 3 Thumbs Gaming you're watching.
So,
Take a
you
look
think
at my
you
other
can make it
channels,
in the
Dan
world of
FYXT and
Constructor?
Adventures with Stacy.
Your predecessor was not up to the job. You think you can cope with the demands of the city council and the mob, let
I doubt
alone
it.
those annoying tenants?
I sincerely doubt it.
I'll get it in the neck if I don't explain some of the basics to you. Your ever-important cursor is controlled using the left stick. You can push-scroll the map by moving to the sides of the screen.
Yeah.
Well, there's no flies on you, are there? You can move the camera view around using the right stick on its own. Why don't you have a look around now?
Yeah, did that.
You can zoom right out by holding R2 and pulling down on the right stick. Well
Oh
done.
wow, look at that.
You're not as daft as you look. You can zoom back in by holding R2 and pushing up on the right stick.
Whee!
This is your HQ, centre of all things important. You'd best protect it like it was one of your own. If this burns down, it'll be curtains for you. But don't worry, we'll dig you a nice grave in the yard.
Nice.
Rather than standing around picking your nose, let's get going by selecting this geezer. Point your cursor at his feet and press the X button. This
Ooh,
is your
aye.
foreman. You'll need him to build your
Is that what
property
you guys
empire.
call it?
He will instruct his own work team to do all the hard graft for you, whilst he files the risk assessments.
Oh, I'm sure that's what he's doing. I'm filing risk assessments.
You can move him around by pointing where you want him to move to and pressing square.
Righto.
And here they come. Your workers have finally got out of bed to do some hard graft. Send your foreman to the beacon we've just placed outside the HQ entrance by pointing and pressing the square button.
Righto.
His work team will always tag along. That
This is
was a
gonna be
long
annoying
walk,
with the
wasn't it?
accent.
Every foreman can have a work group of up to 5 workers. If you have a full group, they'll be far more efficient. So you'd better add 2 more workers to this guy's team. Select the flashing Work Team button and make the group up to 5 workers.
I'm trying to. I'm pressing the button. Shit? Okay. My controller died, but it's still on. It's a modded controller. It's one of the third-party ones. So it
Select
doesn't-
spare workers on the right to fill the team up to 5. And then choose the flashing group selection
Righto.
icon to bring them together. Great
Right.
job. You're getting the idea with these flashing icons. Now
it's
let's
kinda hard to
exit
miss.
this screen. Right, enough of all this poncing about. Time to do some building. Let's start by placing your first building site. So let's head on over to the estate agent.
Okay.
The lumber
My
yard
estate
will be your
agent.
first resource, which is handy for a plank like you. Get it up and running to supply wood for your future buildings.
Like you.
Try finding a legal position to place the site by moving the cursor footprint around. You can tell which land you own because it's glowing your team colour. Position the cursor over where you want to build. If the cursor is red, then it's not a legal position.
Okay.
The arrows show which direction the gate will face.
That's a little bit too much hand-holding.
Would you look at that? A brand spanking new building site.
Righto.
To view the site,
Righto.
press X whilst hovering over the footings. To start working on this building, bring your men onto the site. This can be done by simply clicking on the Call Work Team icon. Alternatively, you could just... Would you look at that? A brand spanking new building site. To view the site, press X whilst hovering over the footings. Congratulations! You have finished your first lumber yard. To restock it, move a work team into the building. Watch them build. It's a real delight. If these guys keep up their day job, they'll gain experience and become much more reliable. The lumber yard will be your source of wood for years to come. Press X whilst hovering over the building foundations, or click the new icon that's appeared on the left-hand side of the screen.
Okay.
You've made enough of a racket, but now we've got enough wood to start building our next property. Go to the estate agent to see your new choices. There are now more choices of buildings you can create. Click on the Homes icon to see what's new.
I'm trying to.
You now have access to 3 low-grade tenant houses. We want you to build a log cabin, which will fit neatly beside your lumber yard. You can change the selected building type by using the directional buttons. Press the X button to place site. Well, that one's squeezed in nicely. Now you need to call a work team to finish the job. If your teams are busy, click on your foreman using X and move him to the site by pointing and clicking square. Whilst people are inside a building, a flag appears outside. You can click on the base of his brown flag using X to select him. We should have this new house knocked up in no time.
Now drop that scaffolding to the ground. Really? It goes all the way up for just a log cabin?
Well done. Your first home has been completed and is ready to be rented out for the first time. Building a variety of types of houses will expand your choices in the future. Congratulations on your first tenant house. Even if it is a bit, this place is obviously empty. To put a tenant in this house, click on the Appoint Tenant icon. There are 5 levels of tenant, from the riffraff to the toffs. I'm afraid you're scraping the bottom of the barrel at this stage. Take this dodgy-looking pair. Whilst they have plenty of money, I think it's best we use the other couple. These slobs will do exactly what we need. They'll breed like rabbits to create extra workers and tenants.
Oh my...
They've moved in and made themselves at home. Don't you love what they've done with the decor? You can find out what these tenants like and don't like by clicking on their picture.
I'm not sure I care.
These slobs are the lowest level of tenant that you can get. They're good for breeding quickly, are quite noisy and can cause problems for their neighbours. But as long as you don't annoy them, they can be fairly self-contained and don't expect too much in the way of luxuries.
They're good for breeding quick.
These areas give you information about the house and its tenant. Hover your pointer over each of the areas to find out more info. Use the directional buttons to move easily between icons. Currently, these guys are paying rent, but we need to expand our empire and breed more workers. Click on the worker icon to have them start breeding a worker instead.
Oh my.
There you go. Your bundle of joy is on its way. This display shows you how long before your worker will report for duty at your HQ. To make your tenants a bit more active in the bedroom and deliver your children quicker, I suggest you upgrade their bedroom. Click on the Redecorate Rooms button. There are 4 rooms in this gaff. Each of these rooms has a different benefit, such as increasing life expectancy, relieving stress, reducing repairs, and increasing birth rate, which is what we
That's
need
what
right
we
now.
need right now.
Please
Yeah.
select the bedroom.
Slobs who breed way too fast.
What a dump! There are several stages for each room that must be better than this. Select Upgrade Room to start redecorating. You'll need to call a work team inside the building to complete the upgrade.
Oh, yeah.
Marvellous! Your team has completed the new bedroom. Doesn't that look better? Hopefully it'll have the desired effect. Let's go back to the main screen and see how they are getting on.
Oh yeah, of course.
You will notice that the birth rate has improved. The faster the dial goes round, the quicker the next baby will appear. Just like in real life. They do
Just
slow
the same.
down as they produce more children, but the happier they are, the quicker they breed, and more rent they are willing to pay.
Yeah,
Everyone
good.
wants a nice garden to go with their house, so let's start by improving the fence.
I really didn't want to build houses. I thought this was more about city building.
At the moment, you only have a limited selection of fences available. This tenant particularly likes the privet hedge, of course. Please select and purchase it. You need to get those lazy workers off their tea break and out into the yard to do some more work. Please call them back out. Each fence has a different defensive ability, as well as being aesthetically pleasing for your tenants.
Okay. Yeah, just pop. That's how those bushes show up.
That looks much better and will keep your tenant happy. Now let's leave the house and have a look around. You can quickly see what each house is producing. Rent, workers, or more tenants, as shown by the floating icon above the house. If something else is wrong, it will be shown there instead. Now we need to teach you how to look after your estates. Let's introduce you to one of our other characters, the Repairman. Please select this fine gentleman over here.
Okay.
Your
Alright, calm
repairman's
down.
This
a
game
right
talks
spanner.
a lot.
If you switch on auto repair, he will circle around all of your buildings on his current estate, repairing them one after another for you. Tidy. Alternatively, you can manually prioritise his work by moving him inside a particular building. Once the property is in immaculate condition, he will move on to his next job.
Wow. You just babble and babble and
Hello.
babble.
What's going on here? This dude looks like he's up to no good.
Okay. So I'm getting robbed. And you're stealing a
Someone
plank of wood.
has stolen some resources from your site on Katie Swallow's estate. It might not be too late to catch him and get them back.
What do you want? Right, my son! Yeah!
Too late! He's
Okay.
disappeared down your tube station and he seems to have stolen all your wood. You'll need to restock that place. Get one of your teams back inside your lumber yard.
Wait, they left? I don't know why you would bother to leave.
Looks like something is kicking off in here. Let's have a look inside the house.
Oh man, serious.
Some people are never happy. They've sent a complaint letter to the council. Click on their heads to see what's wrong. Oi! Your factory's been going day and night. We can't stand the noise no more. Close it down for a bit or give us some double glazing.
Okay.
They're obviously not happy living next to a loud factory. Better keep them sweet by getting your work team out of there.
Oh. We're really gonna just... not going?
Who's there? Righto.
Okay, there you go.
That was easy to deal with. They're not always as simple as that.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, go and talk to them.
However much you have, it's never enough. I think you need to buy some extra land for your next building project.
Now, there you
Please
go. Now we're
select the
figuring out how to
world
do
map
that.
icon. Use the directional buttons to browse through the available estates, or click on them directly. The larger the estate, the more expensive. However much you have, it's never enough. I think you need to buy some extra land for your next building project.
Okay,
Please
well, I
select
just did
the
that, though.
world map icon. Use the directional buttons to browse through the available
There you
estates, or click on them directly. The larger the estate, the more expensive it'll be. Please select the Brompton estate. Now we've got some more land, you can finally build your next home. Go back into your estate agent and see what's available.
I'd love to.
Now it's time to create another of the tenant homes. Once you have created at least one of each, it will unlock more variety. Please select a simple lodge this time. Right. You can now place this lodge anywhere on your new estate. You will see that you can orientate the house by moving it closer to one side than another, or you can cycle through the directions by pressing square. Once happy with the position, press X to place it.
What? Why is it so stupidly long?
Now get those work teams on site to finish the building off.
Righto.
Get over there. Yeah, start building that. Oh, it shows up without the workers even being there yet.
Now
job.
you need to put a tenant in this new lodge. Please use the slob tenants again, like
Righto.
before.
Where was that again? There we go.
Oi! Each tenant has a certain life expectancy.
Oh yeah,
You
they
have
die.
a limited number of tenants, so you must breed more, so they will be ready for when you need them later in the game. Please instruct your new tenants to breed a level 1 tenant. Well done!
You could just tell
Now,
people
to speed up the breeding process,
I'm
you
the
should improve
landlord.
their
You
bedrooms
must
like last
breed
time.
me a child. That's really messed up. I tried.
Now, please improve their fence to keep them happy. A picket fence would look very nice.
There you go.
Okay, if you're ready to move on, then we need to build the final low-grade property. A Soweto Hut. A larger garden will please your tenant more and make it easier to decorate the garden with objects. You can push out the edges of the plot by holding R2 and pressing the directional buttons. Once happy with the location of your Soweto Hut, place it by pressing X. Now,
want them
get
to
one
have
of
a
your
garden.
work teams on site to finish this building off.
Righto.
Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. I know this hasn't been a very high engagement video, but I'm still learning this, so my mind's off in other places. Not doing very good at my commentary, but I appreciate you watching. And if you haven't already, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check out my other
Due to the
channels,
high
Dan
quality of your
FYXT
shacks,
and
the
Adventures
council
with Stacy.
surveyor is going to let you build some proper houses after you've built the cement yard. This
yeah.
house now needs a tenant who will start paying us rent. We have a business to run and we need to make
Righto.
money. Please select the greaser tenants. Hello.
Okay.
It is possible to force tenants to pay more rent. Doing this will make them less happy, which may cause you problems, so be careful. Now, let's push their rent up by at least 25%.
Oh my.
To make sure you keep track of what's going on in the world when inside a building, you can toggle the radar on and off by pressing R1. Have a go before you exit the house. To look after these new houses, please select your other repairman. Move him to the Brompton estate and set him auto-repairing.
Are you kidding, Noah? Hello.
What's the difference?
Hello.
I think it's time to buy another larger estate to give you room to expand your empire. Please buy the Beaverbrook
Alrighty.
estate on the world map screen.
Bye, cows.
After building all the level 1 tenant houses, you can now build a cement factory on your new plot of land. Select the cement factory via the estate agent and build this now. Now it's time to finish the building off. Get one of your work teams on
Righto.
site
Yeah,
and start
stop telling me
building.
that. Here they go. Just walking along, all marching left, right.
You don't have enough resources to finish the building. You will
That's
need to send
fine.
a work team back to the resource to restock it before work continues.
Righto.
Excellent. So that was kind of pointless. They're just making me bring them back and forth. Oh, I can't build any more of these? That's not fair. Okay, so how long is that gonna take then? I have 6 wood.
Righto.
There. Now I've got enough. You can go back. Yeah, you hammer out that sidewalk there, buddy. I'm pretty sure that if you did that with a jackhammer, which I have used,
The cement works
just,
has
like,
been
spin,
finished and is now
jump,
up and running.
fly.
Now
good
start
idea.
some real buildings. We ought to get another one of them repairmen circling this estate, but we don't have any spare. Here's how to knock out new ones in your HQ. If you click on the HQ icon in the top left using the square button, it will scroll the map to its location. Alternatively, using the X button will take you straight inside.
Well, I am, but you're not doing it. Okay.
Who's there? Righto.
Oh, there it is.
This is your HQ screen, which allows you to monitor how many people and tenants you currently have or are in production. In here, you can also convert workers into other characters. Convert 3 spare workers into a repairman by clicking the icon. Now, set this new repairman to auto repair on the Beaverbrook estate.
Where is he? Where'd he go?
Hello.
There.
We now need a Gadget Factory to start manufacturing products to keep your tenants happy. Select the Gadget Factory and place it on your new estate.
It doesn't like that. So I'll put it tightly in the corner.
Now, get one of your work
Save as
teams
much
on
space as
site
I can
to
for
finish
other
this
homes.
building off. You don't have enough resources to finish the building. You will need to send
of
a
course
work
not.
team back to the resource to restock it
Righto.
before work continues.
You guys gonna move? Where'd they go? That's mysterious. Okay. This had better be enough.
Righto.
Go from the cement yard over to the Gadget Factory. Yeah, I'm sure cement workers are totally well equipped to be able to construct gadgets like cell phones and computers. That's the guy I want building that stuff.
Your factory has been completed, allowing houses and gardens to start being improved. Gadgets for houses, such as computers to create the next level of tenants, will soon be available. Welcome to your Gadget Factory. Here you can build many items to enhance the inside and outside of your houses.
Okay.
Planting trees in your tenants'
That's not a
gardens will
gadget.
give them the shade they need to dodge the sun's rays. It'll stop them complaining too. Select the trees
talkative.
icon and then click again to add it to the queue. The figure in the bottom right corner shows the number waiting to be produced.
Okay.
You will need to call a work team into the building to complete the production.
What?
It's a shame money doesn't grow on trees that quickly. Now that they're in stock, you can choose where to place them by clicking the Deliver icon. Please put 2 trees in a single garden. Press X to place a marker and a delivery man will bring it to the site shortly.
There.
Just make sure it is in a legal position in the garden. Once you have placed all the objects that you wish to, press circle to exit the mode.
There, you get 2 trees, you slobs.
Oh yes, I can smell their green fingers from here. Now return to the Gadget Factory to see what else will improve your tenants' lives. More gadgets are now available. The Okie Kokie 2000 is a state-of-the-art personal computer which will enrich child education. Build lots of computers so we can start producing better tenants. Now, let's get one of these delivered to your posh Soweto Hut. Select the Deliver button to have your delivery guy personally transport it. Target the Soweto Hut and press square to begin the delivery.
Here he comes.
Plug and play. Let's go inside and check the gadget screen to see if they've turned it on correctly.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my! You can really see the 256 colours in all their glory. Gadgets can also be collected by the tenant himself to avoid waiting for a delivery. Now, with the computer installed, this property is able to produce next-level tenants.
Wow.
Please select the Level 2 tenant birth type.
That's super
This
cool.
level 4. I've always wanted a bungalow. Get your work team on site to build it.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Production
Mark on,
has
boys.
halted. An enemy spy has wandered on site. We need to get rid of him
man.
as soon as possible. Your workers can attack any enemy character. Select one of your workers and then hover over the enemy and press square to attack.
Who what, eh?
Alternatively, you can select multiple
Hey, bro.
characters by lassoing them.
Who what, eh? What?
Okay. I am...
Who what, eh? Righto.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, beat him up.
Righto. Righto. Righto.
I don't understand.
Righto.
Okay. So you wanted me to lasso them.
Good job. Now to just finish off the building work.
Wow. Yeah, you check that fence, buddy. What are you doing?
Now, time to get an appropriate tenant for this little box. Select either of the level 2 tenants, punks or students. The choice is yours.
Oh, it's an obvious choice.
These guys will happily pay their rent every month, but there are quicker ways of making money. Let's step outside for a chat. Things in Constructor aren't always above board.
Okay.
A good way of making money is to steal someone else's hard-earned assets and then sell them quickly before someone comes knocking. To take over a property, first select one of your foremen.
Oh, man.
Righto.
Now, take your foreman
Hello?
and his team to the beacon outside the gate of the enemy house by hovering over the beacon and pressing square.
Beacon.
Righto.
Alright, we're gonna go attack somebody else's property. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's what that does. There's a guy in front of me who's a repairman. He's just like, nah, I'm leaving these guys alone.
Target your foreman at this house by hovering over the footprint and pressing square.
The foot?
Righto. Righto.
Is that what you mean?
Righto. Who's that?
Oh man, gross.
Yup. Hello. Yup. 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 What? Yup.
Trying to move these guys away so I can
Yup.
grab the foreman.
Yup. Who's that? Hello. Hello. Hey? Righto.
Okay.
Righto.
I'm pressing at square. At this house. It just says this house.
What are you doing? Target your foreman at this house by hovering over the footprint and pressing square.
I do not understand that worded. What footprint?
Righto. 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 Righto.
Okay.
Righto.
You have super confused me. Target your foreman at this house. Over the.
I've told you what to do. Target your foreman at this house by hovering over the footprint and pressing square.
I do not understand.
Righto. 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 Righto.
Okay.
Righto. Righto.
No.
Righto.
This house. I've done it. I've done like all of it.
Here, you.
Once he has demolished the
Oh,
entire
man.
fence, the house will be yours.
And only
Oh, dear.
foreman can do it.
Mario, the enemy's cousin, happens to be in town and he doesn't look happy. I think he might be saying hello to his little friend shortly.
Okay. What?
I walked you into that one, I'm afraid. It seems it's not always that easy. Hopefully they can put him back together. Luckily, these foremen are a bit like cats, although without 9 lives.
That's the whole purpose of being a cat, other than falling on your feet every time.
We're obviously going to need some underhand tactics of our own. Time to introduce you to the undesirables. We now have access to the hippie commune, home of the half-wit. Let's get one of those knocked up quick smart. These undesirable abodes take quite a lot of resources, so make sure you have enough and get your work team on site.
Righto. Righto.
Go build some lumber. We need lumber. Or do I?
Righto.
Move along. Six stories of scaffolding.
Now, let's take a look inside the hippie commune by clicking on the
Oh,
base
please
of the building.
Hello.
You seem to have got the lazy bugger out of bed. You can choose what to use him for by clicking on the pictures. Let's have us a street party.
A street party.
You can guide this dimwit by pointing where you want him to walk to and pressing square.
Go devalue this property right here.
Let's start a party outside the enemy house to distract his people.
Ah!
When the cursor goes
Calls
green,
it.
you can select the hippie's target position.
Yeah, mate.
He's a bit slow, I'm afraid, but he'll get there in the end, because undesirables are not allowed on the Tube network.
Really?
You can track his progress by selecting the hippie and clicking on the follow icon. The camera will follow him all the way. Watch him
Yes.
go! That should keep people distracted, so let's try taking that
It's
house
just
over
him.
again, using your foreman. Please select a foreman and target the house using square.
Who's there? Righto. Righto.
Here they come. Yeah,
You can
dance.
speed up the process by using multiple foremen. And you can use your workers to ward off anyone who tries to stop you.
Righto. 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 Righto.
Okay.
What? Stacy. Yup.
Why is this so ridiculous? That's not even close.
Yup.
Boy.
Yup.
Oh man.
Yup. Yup. Yup.
Boy.
Like, just don't select him or something?
Yup.
Tea break.
Yup.
That's not what I'm pointing at.
Who what, eh? Righto. Yeah, you.
Sail boom. Look at this rebel. The future of mankind. God help us.
Yes. Help
you can
us.
speed up the process by using multiple foremen. And you can use your workers to ward off anyone who tries to stop you.
Righto. Righto.
Nice. Wow, you were just killing my whole team. Thanks. Well, I guess I'm done with this for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I know that was a little slow. If you haven't already, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.